Okay, so just like eBay, once you sell your item, you're going to have to ship it. And one of the most important things is learning how to ship an item. And so I'm gonna take you over to Amazon. I'm gonna show you the print label screen on Amazon, and I'm gonna explain to you the breakdown of all the different shipping options, which would be first class, priority, UPS, FedEx, whatever you choose to do, and how to determine what to put it in, and how to save the most money shipping on Amazon. So let's go over to the screen and show you how to print and send out an item. Now, another important thing to know is when you're running through the shipping options, you have to have the correct shipping materials in order to ship an item in that manner. For example, if you were choosing a padded flat rate envelope, you would need to make sure you ordered padded flat rate envelopes from the USPS, as that's the only place they can be had. If you are shipping an item via small flat rate boxes, you would need to get a small flat rate box from the post office or from their website and have them on hand, stocked and ready to go. Also the same if you were shipping via first class in a poly mailer, you would need to order poly mailers and have them ready to go. So I want to go over my screen and show you all the different packing materials that you might need, where to get them and how to order them, and also some links that you can use to order these materials for cheap. Okay, so I want to cover the different types of shipping materials that you will need most times in your shipping career. Now, these are always based on what you're selling and what it fits in, how much it weighs, etc., how fragile it is. But for the most part, this will cover you 100% of the time through USPS. So there are some packing supplies that are only available through the post office. And these are going to be your priority shipping supplies. And that means any item over 1 pound will go in these. Now, it's going to depend on how heavy the item is and where it's going and how big it is in dimensions onto which one it goes into. Now, there are 3 basic priority sizes, small, medium, and large. And then there is priority by weight, which doesn't matter the size. So now on the small, medium, and flat, it can be any weight, and it is anything that fits in those boxes, the small, mediums, or larges. Now, here's an example of a priority mail medium flat rate. This can be anything that weighs, I think the 70 pound, it says if it fits, it ships. It doesn't matter what it weighs, but I do think they have a 70 pound limit. But this box is, 11 inches by 8.5 by 5. So the small, medium, and flats are going to run you about $7 for a small. They're going to run you about $13 for a medium and like $18 for a large. Now, the priority by weight can go in any package that doesn't say flat rate. Now, these small, medium, and large flat rates say flat rate. You can see it right here on the box. If it doesn't say flat rate, you can put anything in it. So that would be this priority mail. They call it a shoebox, but it's just shaped like this. This goes by weight. This is not a set price. This is based on the weight and how far it goes. Also, there's some other boxes like this priority mail box, which are just flat sizes here, but they don't go by a flat rate. You can use a plain brown box, a plain white box, your own envelope. Those are all going to go priority by weight. If it doesn't say flat rate, it goes by weight, and it's a different price depending on how far it goes and how much it weighs. So what you would do is you would figure out whether it fits in a small, medium, or large. So then you know if it's 7, 13, or 18, give or take. Those are average prices on those boxes. Then you would weigh it and see how much it would cost to go priority by weight, and whichever one is cheaper is the one that you would go. Sometimes it's not going very far, it doesn't weigh very much. That one that fits in a medium flat for $13.50 might only cost $9 or $10, say if it's only going 1 state away. But if it was going 10 states away across the country, it might cost $20, so then it would be cheaper to do flat rate. So you always have to compare those 2 options. Now, depending on which one ends up being cheaper, you're going to choose the flat rate box or the regular box or your regular plain box or whatever you want to put it in. So that is when you will need to have these on stock, on hand. You can come on the USPS and order 1 box of each, and they're free. Now, the other one that you'll want to have on hand is this priority mail padded flat rate. This is great for heavy clothing because any weight can go in it, and it goes for a flat rate of give or take. It used to be $6.90. Now it's gone up. I believe it's now $7.10 or $7.20. I haven't mailed any yet, but these all changed as of 2019. So these are also only available on the internet. These boxes are available at the branches. These padded flat rates are only available through the website, so you'll need to order them here on USPS.com and get them delivered to you. You can get a box of like 15 of them sent for free, and you can use them as you need. Never ever want to run out of things. Now, for your other items that might be first class or to have your own packing material, you're going to want to have poly mailers and bubble mailers. Poly mailers are going to be for clothing, neckties, things like that that can't get damaged. These are just, you know, basic poly mailers. And these can go first class or priority. If it's under 1 pound, the items can go in here and go first class. If it's over 1 pound and you decide that it wants to go best by weight and it won't fit in any of these padded flats, you can mail priority in these because it just needs to be a plain packaging. So you can do either. And then the bubble mailers are for things like video games or DVDs or things that might get damaged. So you have bubble mailers. Same as these poly mailers. These can ship first class or priority, but they're just a little more protection, a little more expensive. Always want to have a tape gun, of course, to tape your stuff. A scale to weigh the stuff so that you know which way it's got to go. You got to have this scale. I've had this scale for years. It is absolutely the best scale ever. And finally, a printer to print your labels. I recommend an ArcScan thermal printer because it doesn't use ink or toner. It uses heat to transfer the information over to this label. And I will link all of these down below this video so you can pick them up and be prepared. The ArcScan printer is $189. The rest of it's very, very cheap. This is about a $17 scale. This is a $12 gun. You can order a 100 pack of bubbles for 20 bucks. You can order a 500 pack of polys for 40, and you can get all the USPS supplies for free. So this would cost you about 60, 72, 82, 88, about 90 bucks to get all of them, and then you'll also need a printer. But of course you have to buy supplies and spend money to make money. So this is all the shipping supplies you will need right off of the top, as you know, depending on what you're shipping, how much you're shipping, how much you need. You can buy smaller quantities of bubble and poly mailers. You can get, you know, hand tape. You could get a smaller scale, but really I recommend all of these to get going. And for 90 bucks, you can't really beat it. For the ArcScan, you can start with a regular printer and then work your way up to this thing. So that is the shipping supplies you will need. Okay, so printing an order on Amazon is pretty much as easy as it would be on eBay or anywhere else. You would come to your order screen and manage orders, and this will give you the orders that are waiting to be shipped. They'll be here. Now, all of these have shipped because of the dates, because of how old they are, but essentially you would come here and you would open the item in a new tab. You'll just click the order number. Now, over here on the right where it says edit shipment, print packing slip or refund order will be, before it's shipped, it'll say ship item or print label or what have you. And so you can come over here and this will show you the order breakdown and what it is, the notes. Once you upload the tracking, it's going to say USPS first class with a tracking number. And so here is your order screen once you click the order number. And then here, instead of saying print packing slip refund, it'll say print packing slip ship order. You'll choose to ship it, and then you're going to choose the proper shipping option, which I will include another video here that comes over from the eBay side that will show you the breakdown of the shipping options, first class, priority, etc. So you'll choose that correct one with the correct weight. This one was 3 ounces, 7 by 6 by 1. And at the time, the shipping cost was $2.11. Awesome. That was 2015. That same item now would cost us $2.92, I think, or $2.66. I think it's gone up again. But anyways, that was the amount that it charged back then, and that's how you will ship your items. And so our item is going to weigh 4 ounces. Dimensions, you can put or not have to put. Sometimes you need them, sometimes you don't. I'm going to ship this USPS. I'm going to ship it on Monday, which doesn't really matter. You can select that or not. I just always select the next day. First class package, $2.70. Priority mail flat rate, you can see is more. This is going to go $2.70. We can now scroll down. You can require signature, which is only required if it's over $750. You can add insurance, hazardous materials, display postage value and label. Don't ever do that. I don't recommend it. You can add custom text. None of this is really important. All I need to do is just select that. Over on this side, you can see it has the total, and then we're going to purchase and print the label, and you can see our savings. And so that's pretty much all it is. Now, let's say that this package was 1 pound, 4 ounces, which anything that's up rounds up. So a 1 pound, 1 ounce package is 2 pounds. A 1 pound, 8 ounce package is 2 pounds. It's going to charge you for that much. It always rounds up. So now that we have a 1 pound, 4 ounce package, we can no longer send this first class. So we have to update the weight. And now we have no first class option. We only have US priority mail flat rate envelope, US priority mail legal flat rate envelope, or US priority mail small flat rate box, which is now $7.80. So the priority mail flat rate envelope, this is not the padded flat, this is a regular flat rate, would be the cheapest. You can also click to compare other services. You can see the priority mail padded flat rate envelope is $7.33. U.S. priority mail large package, $7.65. U.S. priority mail package, $7.65. Regional boxes all the way up to our mediums. And this is where you would basically compare all the prices. It's going to give you the cheapest price, and you're going to have to go with whatever's the cheapest. You'll need to have these on hand, the U.S. priority mail flat rate envelopes. You can order them right off the website where you saw previously in the other videos, or if you watch that video later. This is the one you would want to do, $6.75 if that package was 1 pound, 4 ounces. If it was straight 1 pound, well, we're going to see a different set of prices, I believe, because we can now get away with first class up to 1 pound. And we can see some other prices here for priority flat rate. If this package had been 3 pounds, you can just go ahead and update it, and you can see some of the other prices to go. So that is how you would do it. You would then hit print your label, and you would be all set to go. And that's how you compare shipping labels, shipping services, and shipping prices once you're ready to go.